If you went to the future and you saw that you got everything you wanted and you were successful in every area of your life that you ever wanted to be, if you went back in time, you wouldn't be worried about the process and things that happen in it because you know that in the end, you will win. So then why is it that a lot of you are still upset, still grieving over loss, and still crying over things, even though God has promised you the victory in the very end? This season, I've been hearing a lot about the God of restoration and Him bringing back what you lost, but 10 times better, you know? Let's call it a software update, if you will. That's what your life is going through right now. You're going through a software update and you don't even know it. You think you're going through hell and like it's over for you and you've depreciated, but nah, there's just a software update. You know how like we're with our phones and it's like, okay, to get this update, we're going to have to log you out of your phone for a bit, you know? And the update's going to take a while, but we promise you when the update is done, you're going to see a bunch of improvements. And what do a lot of us do? We push away the update because it's going to take too long. I have things to do. Oh, but I like how Instagram or this on my phone is. I just like the way it is, you know? In addition to that, I don't want to have to wait. I don't have to wait for my phone to update because it would take too long. We're a bit impatient, aren't we? We just can't wait for it. Even though it's going to give us a better result, it's going to give us faster phone speed, it's going to give us new designs, whatever it is. We don't want to do that because it involves waiting and it takes us out of our comfort zone. See us people, yeah, we're funny. We're actually funny. I get how you're feeling. You're sad, you're upset because you lost something that you love. You're constantly thinking of what you could have done better or what you should have done or how you wish things were better and stuff like that. You even wish that you could go back in time in some cases, you know, to like really make things like better because you feel like your best days are behind you. I thought like you once, you know, I was thinking in the exact same frame of mind, not as intensely, but it was there, you know, constantly sitting there like, man, that was the good old days, or I should have done this or that, or I could have done that better, you know. We all go through that kind of motion when things just aren't going that great, you know. But how long will you mourn, my friend? How long will you be upset? How long will you be sad? Now, don't get it twisted. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to mourn what you lost. It's okay to be in pain. It is. You're human. You feel me? And you need to be patient with yourself. But it gets dangerous when you're constantly looping back, thinking of the past, when your better days are ahead. And we see it in scriptures biblically where God says, but if we look forward to something we don't have yet, we must wait patiently and confidently. And he also says this in Isaiah 43 where he says, but forget all that. It is nothing compared to what I'm going to do. For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I'll make a pathway through the wilderness. I'll create rivers in dry wastelands. Even in the book of Joel, it was a good message because I read that whole book. It was only 3 chapters, but what we see is the people crying and mourning because the land isn't producing fruit. Everything's looking amok. And then they're told to pray unto God and put your tears unto God. And as they're crying and pleading with God, God makes his promises that I'm going to restore what you guys lost and add more on top of it. You see, what you lost here was good. It was beautiful, you know. But what you're about to gain is double than what you expected. You think you've seen the best, and that's your problem. And that's what's keeping you frozen. You think you've seen the best, and you have not seen the best. Because the best always increases, but only increases if you change your perspective. Some of you have lost relationships, jobs, or whatever it is, you know. But you need to start thinking of it this way. Rather than thinking, I lost that relationship, you need to think of, okay, I may have lost this relationship, but 2 great things could happen. I could rekindle with this person and have a better relationship, or I could find someone totally new. Either result, it's going to be better than what it was before, because if it really was that better, that relationship would have lasted. Similarly to friendship, you lost that friendship, and if it was so great, then it wouldn't have been lost. But you have to think of it this way. Maybe you may rekindle with your friends one day, you know, and it'll be a better friendship, or you will get brand new friends. Regardless case may be, it's going to be great. Similarly to jobs, you lost that job. Maybe you may get the same job back, but better, or you'll get a completely new one. Regardless of the case may be, you need to drill into your head that it's going to get better for you so long as you walk in God's path, you're doing all of God's commands, you're listening to the voice, you're constantly tracing and praising Him. So long as you're doing all of that, I promise you, it will all get better. But it all comes down to what you're going to do. How long will you cry over what you lost? Because your best days aren't behind you. Your best days are ahead. But it can only be ahead if you look forward to what's coming. Me, I'm not going to sit around and sulk anymore. I've lost things that have meant the world to me. I've lost things that my heart, the pain, losing it, it was immense. But then I remember who the heck I am. And I ate that ish. I said, take more, do more. Because I'm ready to move to the next level. When something's taken away from you, when something's left, or, whatever you lost, that means an upgrade's coming. I was upset, and I started smiling. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, an upgrade is coming. The power up is coming. All right, let's do it. I ate that ish because it's like, that's all you can do. What? Feel sorry for myself. Where's my self-respect? Where's my honor? Where's my strength? Anytime I feel like that, I tell myself this. I'm Emmanuel Odogun. My name means God is with us. God is with me. And that's what you got to tell yourself every time you go through a situation. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, my name is John and God is with me. Or Stacy or whoever. I don't know whoever has watched this video, man. But you got to tell yourself that. You just got to be like, take more. Because God's going to provide better in the future. And God's going to make me stronger from this. That's what you got to do, man. Let's keep it gangster around here. I ain't going to sit here and reminisce about what used to be and things of that nature. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. It didn't. At the end of the day, you feel me? That's how you got to tell yourself, because whatever it is, whether it is I get those things back, but a new, improved and updated form, or I get new things but better, God's never going to let me down so long as I follow His command. So the choice is yours. You need to get out of your pity party. That's what it is. I'm not saying don't cry, be upset. There's times where I'm upset, Some days I feel over the moon. I feel like, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. But then there's some days I'm like, damn, I'm sad. Then I feel great. And I feel sad. Those are the emotions. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel great, sad, great, sad, But it gets easier over time because you start to understand that this is a normal feeling, but I'm going to be fine. Look forward and look ahead and venture forward. That's what it is, my friend. Right now, you're in the season where you've lost it. It's gone. Say goodbye to what it used to be and look forward to what it will be. So you got to keep working now. Go to the gym. Hang out with friends. We'll make some money. Do everything you can to prepare for the blessings that are to come. Because if you just sit here and sulk, by the time the blessings come, you're going to fumble it again. But if you start preparing, you start making your money, you start focusing on yourself, you start working on your body, working on things you can improve about yourself, by the time those things come, God Almighty, you will see great things. But God will not give it to you until you pick yourself up out of that rut. Get up. Come on, let's start doing stuff. I pray whoever's watching this will see salvation and light at the end of the tunnel. I pray this person will always remember that God is in their corner, even when they think that God has abandoned them. I pray this person develops the skill of patience for the good things that are to come. And they have the ability to be confident in the fact that God has promised them something and it's going to come to them. I pray that they don't lose motivation for what they lost. And they understand that that's part of their emotions. I pray that they understand that what's coming ahead, so long as they listen to God, things will be great for them. This person is fearfully and wonderfully made. And the person watching this video is going to do great things with their life. But they have to believe it. And I pray that God, you're always with that person to remind them that they can do it. And you're going to surprise them. And they're going to look back and think, God, this is more than what I asked for. I'm smiling for it because I know that I know what I want in my heart. I know my heart desires. And I know God's going to give me more than what I asked for. Because I always get what I want. What I know is about God, He's always been providing for me, man. I'm not going to sit here and wonder this, that, and the third. I know God's going to make a way where there seems to be no way. So I'm going to do my part in that journey. And you must do your part too. God bless. Take care. Have a blessed week. Life. Amen.